October 1st today. The beautiful weather just will not stop. Just perfect. To the dentist this morning. My teeth are nice and clean. Trying to catch the ministerium meeting right now in this beautiful church. We're at the beautiful Grace Presbyterian Church this morning. It's just an awesome place. Such a stunning building. This was built in 1911, according to Pastor Wilmot, and I can't even imagine what something like this would cost to try to recreate today. They always do such a beautiful job with the landscaping here too. I always admired this building from afar. I've only been in it just a couple times and never been in it to see the stained glass and all that stuff. So very, very cool for me to see that today. Off to the next one. So as I'm driving to Ford City here, just talk to you real quick. It's been really cool for me this year to get involved with the Kittanning Ministerium. I'd never really been involved with it before, even though I've been pastoring for a few years now. But it's been really nice to kind of meet my fellow colleagues, and obviously we don't always agree on everything from a theological perspective. We don't always agree on everything, even from a practicality, like how do we walk this thing out perspective. But we've never had crosswords with each other, and we agree on way, way, way more than we disagree on. And there's a lot of things that we can work on together. And so I'm pretty excited about that, what the future is going to look like for the churches in Kittanning continuing to come together. Left the drone at home. I need to do a drone day with the Graph Bridge. I need to do that one. I still have this whole list of other towns people want me to visit with the drone, so I got to do that. And then as I was at the Presbyterian Church today, I was thinking, man, this would be a cool building to do like drone footage around it. There's just such unique architecture all around us that looks totally different when it's captured from the air. This area in Ford City where it's just like every block has a beautiful, massive church. It's kind of like Kittanning in that way. Really cool architecture on these ones as well. You guys might remember the drone footage from when we were down here for Summerfest, I think it's called. And we got the drone footage of the Catholic Church down here. October 1st, and it's hot. It's hot out. Fantastic lunch with Pastor Craig from the New Life Center here in Ford City. Fantastic church if you ever need a church in Ford City. I don't know why I'm thinking about it after the fact, but you got to check out what they've been doing down here for their summer serve. They're still working on summer serve, trying to put us to shame in Kittanning. They did this little library, which you saw a little while back. You can see it's now full of books. And right across the street from the park, they put up this nice little pavilion. It happens to be right on the Armstrong Trail. So it's going to be a fantastic addition to the trail here in Ford City as these guys hopefully make the transition like Kittanning is trying to become one of these river town, trail town kind of places. You're going to need different stops like this along the trail. New Life Center did awesome work down here. The little pavilion looks fantastic. Already beginning to plot and scheme about what summer serve is going to look like next year in Kittanning, and I know they're doing the same in Ford City. It's like once you get the little bug of community improvement, it just takes on a life of its own. One more cool thing in Ford City before I go: the mural is done. Look at how cool that turned out. You can see all the details on here. That is hours and hours of work poured into that thing. Like, the closer you get, it's not a simple thing to write on brick. Super cool first art project down here, and I'm a little jealous, to be honest with you. I don't know what all of these are in the yard here, but they kind of look cool. I don't know if they have some kind of plan for that, or if this is just gonna be garbage, but looks like maybe they have another little art project in mind. It's kind of cool stuff, really ornate concrete work here, and there's a bunch of them, a bunch of different pieces to something. Cool to see things moving forward in Armstrong County, and you know, we have a healthy competition between Kittanning and Ford City, but you know, it's nice to see them. It's nice to see them win too. So, I guess I just want to take a minute and just kind of reiterate a couple things about the channel and what I believe about our future. When I talk about Ford City winning and I talk about Kittanning winning, I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And not only that, but it's exciting to see the New Life Center. I know that they're experiencing some growth, and I truly believe that just kind of generated by the activity that they're doing in the community and the great job that Pastor Craig has done down there. And so, you know, I'm obviously very pro Kittanning. I'm very pro Living Water Church. That's our church, and so, but the fact is that we can never turn this thing around if just Living Water Church wins as the best church ever, or if just Kittanning wins as the greatest city in the world. We have to broaden our horizons a little bit and be able to understand that if we're going to win as an area, we all need to win. See, we've had some really awesome things happen in the community lately, and documented a couple of those with the community garden and Habitat for Humanity, that Rock the Block event. That video has really gone crazy, and I've gotten so many comments and people sending me direct messages, and it's just been so incredibly encouraging to just get all of your feedback and to know that you are feeling the hope the same way that I'm feeling the hope. And it makes my heart really full. But what I never want you to think is that I'm doing this on my own, because it's just not true. See, none of this would be possible if God had not transformed my life. I've told you the story before. I wasn't a very good person before God grabbed a hold of me and completely transformed my life. If you want to see that video, just you can check it out here. I'm happy and very excited, honestly, to be kind of this de facto spokesperson for the city of Kittanning. But all I'm really doing is documenting all the great things that are happening around us. I'm very proud of the work that I've been able to pour out and the positive changes that I've been able to be a part of, but I'm just a very, very small piece of the good things that are going on. I just get the opportunity to show all of you guys all the great things that are happening in our communities. And honestly, I'm only documenting just a fraction of those things. There's really great stuff happening behind the scenes and really great stuff happening that I just don't have time to get to. And so the goal of this channel has always been from the very beginning that you would be able to feel positive about your community, that you would have hope about the future of your community, that you would be able to see something in me or see something in the people that we document on this channel, that you would see God working and active in our community, and that it would bring you joy, and that you would want to experience that same thing for yourself. So I'm just very excited about the future. I'm seeing more people coming together than ever before. I'm seeing more organizations coming together than ever before. It feels like I'm watching God as just this master chess player as he moves all of the pieces into place for us to have an extraordinarily prosperous future. I just want to thank you guys for being on board with this channel, for following along on this awesome journey that we're all on together. And I hope that you're seeing it. I hope that you're feeling it, that things are changing, that over the coming days and weeks and months and years, our city is going to continue to change, and it's going to be beautiful. I know it might seem like kind of a random talk today, but every now and again when I get all these accolades and when I get all these positive affirming messages, I want to just remind myself and I want to remind you that this is not about me. That this is about God and what he's going to do in our city. It's always been about that. And I can lose focus every now and again, and I just want to make sure that I don't ever have the wrong idea about who I am, and that you guys don't ever have the wrong idea about who I am either. So I guess sorry not sorry that you got a little sermonette here today. Maybe that's not what you came for, but, well, you got it anyway.